My name is Ethan. I'm 35, and I work as an aircraft maintenance engineer at Des Moines International Airport in Iowa. My days are filled with the thunder of jet engines, the gleam of metal fuselages, and meticulous checks on every rivet and circuit to keep those birds safe in the sky. It's a job that demands absolute precision, and honestly, that's what draws me to it. The illusion of control, the certainty that everything's locked in place, just like I've always craved for my own life. But this story isn't about planes. It's about the day I thought I'd finally grabbed hold of my ultimate dream. A real home, a sanctuary for my family. A decade. That's how long my wife Sophia and I scraped by, pinching every dime, crammed into dingy rentals with thin walls and shared sinks echoing with neighbors' arguments. Sophia, at 33, balances books for a downtown furniture firm. She's sharp, level-headed, the one who keeps our chaos from spiraling. But deep down, I know she's wired tight to her folks, especially her mom, Claudia. They're the type who steer every ship their way, and Sophia, though she'd deny it, gets pulled into their currents like driftwood in a storm. We have two little ones, Lily, our 8-year-old spark, sensitive and clingy, wrapping her arms around me the second I walk through the door, and Jack, our 5-year-old whirlwind, bounding through the grass with endless goofy queries that never fail to crack me up. They're my anchor, Lily's messy sketches on the fridge, Jack's tales of backyard monsters. They dissolve the grind like mist in the sun. That afternoon was sharp and golden, leaves crunching underfoot, the sky a flawless blue as I stood before our new 3-bedroom haven, bought with years of sweat and skipped vacations. No grand estate, no fancy extras, just solid walls, a fenced yard for Jack's endless sprints, and a porch perfect for morning brews. It was the vision Sophia and I sketched years back, huddled on a park bench with cheap subs, dreaming of roots we could call our own. We were unloading boxes. Lily dashed across the lawn, red marker in hand, scribbling wild loops on packing cardboard. Jack latched onto my knee, eyes wide. "Dad, can we get a huge dog here? Like, massive?" I chuckled, tousled his mop, and said we'd mull it over, knowing Sophia needed her checklists first. She was in the kitchen, stacking dishes with that focused grace I adore, her dark hair bundled up, stray wisps framing her face, a soft grin playing on her lips, the one that hooked me 15 years ago. "Ethan, spot the blender?" she called, voice light over the clatter. I feigned exasperation. "Babe, if I had, I'd be invincible by now." Lily giggled from the yard, and Jack echoed, "Dad's invincible. Dad's invincible." In my hands, a carved wooden plaque. "Home, sweet home." A gift from my folks, Thomas and Margaret, sealed with the house papers. I hammered it above the door, each strike echoing like a heartbeat, lifting the weight from my shoulders. This wasn't bricks and mortar. It was 10 years of overtime, budget battles, whispered vows in the dark. Proof we'd built something unbreakable. That night, we hosted a cozy gathering. Friends from work, a few colleagues, and family rolled in. My parents drove 2 hours from their quiet rural spot, toting a platter of Mom's famous oatmeal cookies, warm and crumbly. Sophia's folks, Victor and Claudia, arrived with a pricey vintage wine Victor boasted about like a trophy. The families aren't tight-knit. Polite nods. Forced grins. Mine are straightforward, boundary-respecting souls. Hers, especially Claudia, craved the reins on everything from napkins to life choices. I pushed it aside. Today was for joy, not nitpicks. Laughter filled the air. Glasses clinked. Lily and Jack chased neighbor kids through the grass in a chaotic game of tag. Sophia fluttered about, refilling plates, her sky blue dress swaying, hair cascading, eyes alight with pure bliss. I manned the grill, flipping burgers, stealing looks at her, thinking, this is it, the pinnacle I've chased forever. Guests trickled out late. I scooped Lily upstairs, her doll dangling from limp fingers, snoozing like a log. Jack shuffled after, yawning wide. Dad, backyard campout tomorrow. I smirked, tucked her in, then him. We'll pitch it to Mom, buddy. He conked out mid-nod. Out on the porch, golden glow from the windows painted the night. The house hummed with echoes of our kids' joy, its clean lines and quiet promise wrapping me in rare calm. We'd made it through the lean years. Peace settled deep. Then arms encircled me from behind, Sophia's cheek warm against my back. Thank you, she murmured, breath like a soft wind. For this real home, I turned, met her warm gaze. We built it side by side, love. She dipped her head, then added casually, now my folks can drop by any time. I laughed it off, figuring it was innocent. Her parents nearby, doting on the kids. Normal grandparent stuff. I drew her close, kissed her brow, and we watched the shadowed yard, imagining Jack's tomorrow antics. But hindsight sharpens edges. Her words, featherlight, were the first whisper of thunder. I missed it. Unprepared for our sanctuary turning into a war zone of loyalties, limits, and fractured bonds. Those initial months felt like a sunlit haze. Mornings I'd rise at dawn, coffee brewing amid the fresh pine scent of cabinets, birdsong filtering from the yard. Lily and Jack tumbled down later, giggling around the table as Sophia flipped eggs. I'd watch them, heart full, the world aligned. Airport shift stayed grueling, but the house, sun-kissed walls, laughter bouncing, made it all worthwhile, a badge of our triumphs. Sophia's parents, Victor and Claudia Dawson, ramped up visits. At first, it warmed me. They hauled in casseroles, pies, a giant lasagna Claudia touted as heirloom gold. Lily and Jack lit up for them. Jack perched on Victor's knee, soaking in banker yarn spun like epic quests, his little face wrapped at the booming timbre. Claudia showered gifts, a frilly outfit for Lily, blocks for Jack. I grinned, thankful for their grand kid glow, seeing it as pure affection. But shifts crept in, subtle as dusk. Weekends bled into weekdays, then daily pop-ins, lingering till late, TV blasting game shows that smothered Lily's bedtime stories. I forced cheer, reminding myself, they're family, grandparents bonding, No drama needed. Claudia began imprinting. One shift's end, I found our soft blue curtains swapped for loud paisley horrors. Fits better, she chirped, tone breezy but ironclad. I shot Sophia a look. She offered a weak smile. Mom's just pitching in, hun. Small stuff. I bit back frustration, nodded. Then Victor joined, puffing cigars in the den, despite my no-smoke rule. He'd guffaw, wave it off. Ease up, Ethan. Bit of haze never killed me. Smoked packs in my prime. The stench clung to cushions like an intruder. Each whiff twisted my gut. Sophia seemed blind or unwilling. My gentle nudges. Babe, your folks are over a lot. We need breathing room. Met shrugs. They're helping, Ethan. Don't overthink. I started fading in my own space. Opinions dissolving in the home I'd bled for. Then across the line. Late from engine overhauls, I entered to chatter. Kids puzzled on the rug. Victor and Claudia lounging with TV droning. Sophia tidied in the kitchen. Suitcases loomed in the corner like sentinels. My pulse spiked. Whose bags? Sophia emerged, apron twisting, eyes darting. Hon, my parents, they're staying a while. Staying? I echoed, world tilting. She rushed. Living here. Their place is too far. Inconvenient. Closer to the kids. Mutual care. Better, right? Punch to the sternum. Victor chuckled at the screen. Claudia fluffed pillows like she owned them. No issue, Ethan? Claudia cooed, challenge veiled in sugar. Sophia's pleading glance hushed my roar. I grated, fine. But inside, foundations cracked, days blurred. Claudia commandeered. Cabinets reshuffled, meals dictated, even kid-rearing nitpicked. Lily needs greens, you two. Victor stubbed cigars on tables, ignoring pleas. I gritted through for harmony, but erosion gnawed, pushed to edges in my domain. Sophia chanted, "They mean well." But I sensed her doubt, her fear of Claudia's wrath. Me, the provider, the rock, vanished. One dusk, porch-bound, TV roared Victor's sports. Claudia bossed Sophia on broth in the kitchen. Beer in hand, chest tight, I whispered, "My home." Why the stranger? Unseen, the tempest brewed. Boundaries fracturing, unstoppable. Post-move-in, our haven morphed into a minefield, each step calculated to dodge explosions. Control slipped like sand. Her eyes flashed unease, then steel. Overblown, Ethan. They adore the kids. Helping. Helping. They're stealing our life. No say in parenting. Nothing. Outsider in my home, she recoiled. Selfish. My parents. Can't boot them for your discomfort. She stormed in, leaving me porch-bound. World-shattering. After I retreated. Earlier shifts, late returns, diner solos. Dodged Claudia's barbs. Workaholic, neglecting kin. Victor's jabs on my rigidity. Worst. Sophia's disappointed eyes. My failure to shield our space. House turned theater. Chatter, meals, laughs hollow. Lily silenced roombound. Jack heated Victor over me. Sanctuary lost. Dusk porch. Beer cooling. Yard mute. Inside, Claudia lectured parenting. Victor guffawed sports. Heart-thudded countdown. Act or lose all. But Sophia's opposite. How? Weeks dragged. House alien. Slipped past Victor's stairs. Claudia's snipes. Holing in the office with photos of joy past. One night, resolve hit. Confront Sophia. Kids asleep, porch chill, wind whispering leaves. Deep breath. Can't endure. Your folks dominate. I'm sidelined. Sophia pained, then defensive. Helping. Boot them! My blood! Not boot, nearby rental. Close, but our space. Insult to her. Selfish. Fury blazed. They sacrificed. You'd wound them. Stunned, throat locked. Wanted to scream my pain, but silence. Claudia doorway. Ruckus! Icy glare. Be grateful, Ethan. Dragged Sophia in. No glance back. Cold seeped, worse ensued. They micromanaged. Lily's classes, Jack's trim, meals. Claudia's lectures, Victor's digs. Silent, head down. Sophia complicit. Slept off a sofa, late work lie. Couldn't share bed with betrayal. Snap, late home, craving kids' dinner. Scene, them feasting with Victor. Claudia laughs, no plate saved. Unnoticed, knife twist exclusion, dot office bound. Photo stared, us beaming pre-sign. Home vanished. Reclaim or forfeit. Explosion hit Saturday dusk. Airport weary. Door open to Claudia critiquing Sophia's chops. Smaller like mine. Sophia tense, silent. Den roared. Jack's query lost. Bag down. Dinner? Claudia. Stew, Ethan. Cold now. I urged wait, but Sophia nixed. Froze. Eyes on Sophia. Head down. Wiping. Trivial, yet inferno. Months swallowed. Erupted. Breath. Sophia now, outside. She followed. Porch air crisp. Grass scent neighbor fresh. Railing grip. Rage caged. Tried peace. But can't. They rule. Not husband, not dad. Arms crossed. Lips quivered. Again. Helping. Sacrifices. You've shifted. No respect. Words sliced. Searched for my whispering love. Found defender. Foe. Shifted. Silent through changes. Invisibility. Protecting kids. But you see my loss. No voice. Voice cracked. Eyes burned. Held tears. Recoil. Uncomfortable? Leave a while. Better for all. Blow final. Stared. Seeking bluff. Found steel. Chose them sleepless sofa. Ceiling gazed. Lily's tears. Jack's laughs at my expense. Sophia's move-in smile. Buried. Dawn. Packed essentials. Photo. Kids breakfasting. Claudia pouring. Forehead kisses. Work trip call soon? Lily worried nod. Jack grin. Call Dad. Forced smile. Ache hidden. Exited. Airport motel. Peeling walls. Squeaky bed. Chill, familyless, but no outsider sting. Nightly calls. School tales. Games. Lily's art. Jack's throws with Grandpa. Smiled. Good nights, then loneliness crushed. Sophia silent. No reach. Lily said she plowed on, absence irrelevant. Sting deepened. Picket fence luxury lost. Not from lack of fight, but battling kin. Lonely nights recalled folks. Thomas, Evelyn, rural simplicity, warm echoes. Dad's bike fixes, calm. Patience, Ethan. Mom's smile. Peace in respect. Only they grasped now, could steady me, knew, seek them. Not flee, but reclaim self. Dreamer of love conquering, eyes shut, kids' faces vowed, won't lose. Needed aid, knew where. Motel became mirror. Post calls, memories surged like soothing waves. Summers rural, dad in shed. Tire swaps, patient baritone. Slow, grasp parts, order matters. Greasy kneed boy, lessons beyond tools. Mom heartened, cookies Sundays, squabble fixes. Peace in mutual respect, eyes kind. Now words rang true. Our home lacked it, not just in-laws, us. Upbringing simple. Mechanic dad, teacher mom. Boundaries firm, no sidelining. Contrast to Claudia's overhauls, Victor's claims, chasm wide. Tried emulating, now adrift. Weekend drive. Cornfields golden, autumn blaze. Their faded fence, chrysanthemum patch, chest eased. Mom door, smile unchanged, worry flecked. Thinner, Ethan. Hug tight. Dad kitchen shadowed, nodding watchful. Living room, handmade table. Tea steamed. I poured. House dream. In-laws invasion. Sidelined feel. Sophia's chill exit words. Kid lost fear. Voice shook, head bowed, tears hid. Mom hand squeezed. Best tried. Can't let define family. Fight. Show husband, father. Boy-like sought more than words. Path. Dad spoke. Reclaim spot. Remind your home. Bring us. Show not alone. Stunned. Crazy spark. In-laws mirror. Bold. Hopeful. Perhaps Sophia sees boundaries via my respectful folks. Slept old room. Poster faded. Sound sleep, no TV blare, no commands. Dawn. Come stay. Need you? Mom nodded smile. Dad shoulder clap. Faith. Drive back. Folks rear. Strength surged. No hider. Ethan, builder. Reclaim to guard loves. Deep. Gamble. Could heal voice. Or spark inferno. Wheel grip. Kids' faces. Won't quit. House loomed. Fence white. Sign steady. No suffocation now. Thomas, Margaret trailed. Bags light. Mom encouraged smile. Dad challenged nod dot breath. Door open. Sophia home. Folks too. She kitchen emerged. Flour dusted, aproned. Shock. Your parents. Staying calm. Yes, good. Close to kids. Help. Echoed her in-law rationale. Hoping click. I said, unprepared. Claudia living room. Victor cigarette trailing. Thomas Margaret, sweet chill. Surprise, Mom polite. Grandkids closer. Not intruding, Claudia? Hands tightened, brow raised. Battle silent. Early days. Tense ballet. Folks blended, contrasts glaring. Mom gentle, orderly, no imposition. Lily drew, Mom joined, crayon in hand. Claudia controlled. Lily, cook, future skill. Lily head bowed, eyes averted. Dad firm. Victor bragged banks, mechanic dig. Dad steady, jobs value providing family. Silenced irritation flashed. Father's subtle spars. Jabs veiled. Sophia middled, exhausted. Kitchen size. Mom's soup, Claudia's stew. Both. Pleading, wanted hug, say understood, but wall stood. Kids felt weight. Lily room curled, doll clutched, puffy. Grandma, Nana dislike. Knelt, hugged, heart tore. Jack quieted, dodging clashes. Planned to voice. Now kid hurt. Couldn't halt. Too deep. House split. Maternal command. Living kitchen. Paternal peace with me, kids. Meals. Competitions barbed. Claudia bland critique moms. Mom napkin knuckled smile. Victor machine mock dad. Dad silent steel. Calm feigned, but ignited war. Wanted Sophia boundary see. Instead worsened. Night porch, yard tomb, silent. Right? Or quagmire deeper, no reverse. Weight burn or consume. Once dream house, now ember bed. Words, actions fueling blaze. Mother's core. Mom gentle, principled. Quiet order, boundary respect. Claudia control craved, menus flipped, furniture shifted, kid schedules bossed. Sophia, no late beds. Despite my draw time plea. Kitchen clashes daily, home heart scarred. Mom cookie suggest? Claudia scoff, nutritious omelets. Mom spoon grip, Sophia, both. Exhaust clear. Father's no better. Dad resolute irking Victor. Living room jab. Machines lifelong. No big family manage. Dad silent, unbowed. Sophia shadow faded. Middling, snapped at me. You brought them. Blame me. Speak early. Stunned wanted explain feel, but she turned. Helpless wave. Kid stifled. Lily room retreat. Drawings windowless. Figures distant. Jack dinner dodged. Whispered yard. Why fighting? Hug, ache, plan kid wound. Snap dinner. Rare unity facade. Table laden. Mom soup. Claudia stew. Sophia salad. Air storm thick. Claudia. Lily. More meat. Grow tall. Mom. Let choose. Forcing bad. Fuse lit. Claudia spoon slam. Raising my grandkids. Raised Sophia fine. Mom unyielding. Freedom needed. Not control objects. Shatter. Victor sarcasm. Thomas, teach wife talk or trouble. Dad calm terrify. You learn respect. Sophia erupted. Enough. Stood. Ethan, battlefield, why? Your parents. Heart crushed. Wanted you feel pushed out. Tremble. Wrong, you selfish. Lily sobbed. Jack fled upstairs. Silence, breaths heavy. Dawn. Victor, Claudia leave. Unwelcome. Gone. Hurt thick. Sophia pleaded. Resolute, bags packed. Quiet returned. Not dreamed peace. Post-storm lull, cracks deep. Sophia red-eyed turn. Plan worked. In-laws out. Cost. Rift wider with love. Porch, yard silent. Won or lost all. Post-departure, house eerie. No commands, laughs. Silence, smoke heavy. My folks stayed, helping quiet. Reminder, marriage scarred. Sophia withdrew. Worked, kid cared. Smile rare. Gazes dodged. My probe's curt replied. Turned. Words wounding. Wanted embrace. Apologize push. But distance halted. Kids healed slow. Lily emerged. Drawings vibrant. Yard tag, laughs melody. Jack questions silly. Dinosaur yard keep. Chuckle ruffle. Inside, Lily's grandma mad? Lingered. Wounds echoed, my folks distant delegate. Mom cleaned, kid played, no overstep. Saw her origami with Lily, giggles lopsided crane. Dad fenced, ball tossed Jack, no imposition. Gentleness house missed, Sophia sensed, doorway watched, pensive. Afternoon over here, living room, mom. To Sophia gentle wait, home warm, in respect. Ethan wants peace, no winners. Dad nod, build together, not control. Froze, heart pound. Sophia sigh, regret exhaust. Night porch, coffee cold. Recall move in, yard gaze, dreams. Her hug, whisper. Sophia appeared, arms crossed, yard stare. Silence long, then soft clear. Ethan, didn't see far gone. Turned, pulse raced. Wanted parents close. Important. Hurt you unaware. Light faint. Cautious. Wanted family. No fight but couldn't erase. Nod. Yard gaze tremble. No, but fix how? Wanted handtake. Restart. Silent. Quiet stretched. Time needed. Understand. Rediscover respect. Day's fragile peace. Currents beneath. Folks prepped leave. Kitchen morning. Mama sighed. Home, warm, both want. Talk real, not win. Find. Dad nod. Eyes faith. Gratitude deep. Reminded me. Husband, father, dreamer. Thank you. Voice thick. Mom hand squeeze. Dad shoulder clap. Days later they left. Kid hugs. Health wishes. Car faded. Porch empty. Hope flicker. Just us. Chance rebuild. Or face breach. Sophia and I talked fragments. Kids. Work. Fence fix. Curtains. No big fight mention. Apologies. But shift, evening, kids asleep. She porch joined, sat silent, yard gaze, light face illuminated, eyes glistened. Lincoln, wait. Ethan, wrong. Duty blinded, hurt you. Heart raced, listened. Wanted all happy, forgot ours, kids first. Breath. Wrong too. Pushed far, parents prove. Hurt all, you. Turned, eyes soft, smile gentle. Love fallen. Silent sat. Yard gazed. Breeze grass scent. Recall move-in sign. House, dream. Cracked but there. Not easy, but rebuild chance. Time flowed. Rhythm returned. Kids' laughs filled. Yard tag echoed. We talked. Understand, not argue. Boundaries set with families, selves. Protect home. Deep. Journey ongoing. Cracks lingered. Respect love fragile. Evening porch. Sophia Noah laugh watch. Lesson. Family not conflict free, but choose stay, mend, love. Hard as gets. Rose inside. Sign straightened. Tilted chaos months. Worn. But reminder, road rough. But Sophia, I find home. Step, step.